Hello. So today we are starting our Advent calendar. So apart from the chocolate one that we're doing at home, we're also doing one as a church. And each day we're going to do a short talk about one of the names that Jesus was referred to in the Bible. So here's the calendar hanging up, and behind each one of these numbers is one of the names that Jesus was referred to. So we're going to do number 1 today. And the name we're going to look at is the Word. So Jesus was referred to the Word in John chapter 1, and it says this: in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then it goes on in verse 14 to say, the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. And there's a version of the Bible called the Message version, and it's kind of just a different translation of the Bible. And this is how it puts it in there. The Word became flesh and blood and moved into the neighbourhood. We saw the glory with our own eyes, the one-of-a-kind glory, like Father, like Son. Generous inside and out, true from start to finish. So what does that mean for me and you today? Well, for me, knowing that when I read the words of Jesus in the Bible, I know I can trust them. So when he says, do not be afraid, I am with you, I will never leave you. Do not worry about anything. Can worrying add a single moment to your life? No, it can't. So do not worry. I know I can trust him. The Bible tells us that he came and he was true from start to finish. He is full of grace and truth. And so the Word becoming flesh and moving into the neighbourhood, moving into Netherton, it changes everything. It's not just something that happened that we celebrate at Christmas once a long time ago. It changes everything. And for me, it changes my relationship with God. Jesus once said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father, you've seen God. So if you want to know what God is like, then read about Jesus in the Bible and he will show you the character of God. And sometimes we can have this image of a big angry God in the sky just waiting to punish people, but actually when you look at Jesus, he was nothing like that. And so if he said, when you've seen me, you've seen the Father, then we can trust that God is actually this loving person who created us, and we can trust his word. So when he is referred to as the Word became flesh and blood, we can trust him with all our worries and all of our fears, which is great to know in these times, isn't it? Have a great day and join us tomorrow for number 2.